Honey got a good thing going. When she walked down the street, she got this special way. Though beneath the smile she's done some miles with the broken hearts and rattlesnakes. Golden wolf, take us high. We won't be the best that we can be in this life. Golden wolf, take us high. We won't be the best that we can be in this life. Or the next one, or the next one, or the next one. Maybe the next one. I don't know when anymore. Honey got a good thing rolling. When she take to the sky, she start to understand. Though behind those rows of cheese, you can see the times she done there with the busted hand. Maybe one day we'll dance beneath the stars till our feet left off the ground. Maybe we'll break the chains and sail away until we can't be found. Golden wolf, take us high. We won't be the best that we can be in this life. Golden wolf, take us high. We won't be the best that we can be in this life. Or the next one, or the next one, or the next one. Maybe the next one. I don't know when anymore.
In the cupboards when the elephants arrive, I want to love you madly. I want to love you now. I want to love you madly. Wait, I want to love you, love you madly. I don't want to fake it, I just want to make it.
Saturday night.
Two trailer park girls go round the outside, round the outside, round the outside.
Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Guess who's back?
A little bit of weed mixed with some hard liquor, some vodka that'll jumpstart my heart quicker than a shock when I get shocked at the hospital by the doctor when I'm not cooperating. When I'm rocking the table while he's operating. You waited this long to stop debating, cause I'm back, I'm on the rag and ovulating. I know that you got a job, Miss Cheney, but your husband's heart problem's complicating. So the FCC won't let me be, or let me be me, so let me see. They try to shut me down on MTV, but it feels so empty without me. So come on and dip, bum on your lips, fuck that, come on your lips and some on your tits and get ready, cause this shit's about to get heavy. I just settled all my lawsuits. Fuck you, Devin. Now this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me. I said this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me. Little hellions, kids feeling rebellious, embarrassed, the parents still listen to Elvis. They start feeling like
Rock and Rio. Have you arrived?
Estoy aquí.
Bueno. Un momento. That's a tasty biscuit.
Look, if you had one shot, or one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted in one moment, would you capture it? Just let it slip.
Yo. His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud, he opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking how? Everybody's joking now. The clock's run out, time's up, over, plow. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes rabbit. He choke. He's so mad, but he won't give up. Daddies, he know he won't have it. He knows his whole back to these ropes. It don't matter. He's dope. He knows that, but he's broke. He's so stagnant. He knows when he goes back to this mobile home. That's when it's back to the lab again, yo. This old rhapsody better go capture this moment and hope it don't do better. Lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. You better never let it go. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. You better never let it go. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better. Soul's escaping through this hole that is gaping. This world is mine for the taking. Make me king as we move toward a new world order. A normal life is boring, but superstardom's close. In the music, the moment you own it, you better never let it go. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better.
Don't miss your chance to blow, Rio. Opportunity only comes once in a lifetime. Yo.
So I'm curious why you're pumping the Slim Shady today.
I don't know. I just all of a sudden, right before I called you there, I just all of a sudden I just got this wild hair. I don't know why. Who knows why? This was what I was going to bring you in with right here, though. And every time I hear this song and he goes, "I met you on somebody's island," I'm always wondering.
Yeah, well, it has a different context nowadays. Now that we know about
that's what I mean.
islands.
I'm always wondering. I used to think it was some thing or whatever, but now I'm starting to wonder if he was over there on the island. They're
well,
like, come on over,
now
Steve.
we got two islands, right? We got the Epstein Island and the Diddy Island. So
yeah. Well, I don't know, man. I'm just saying, come on over, Steve. Look, just come over, play a few songs. The world's your oyster. Take it easy.
Yeah.
Come on over to the island. What was the
Wow,
name?
dude.
What was that? I was just thinking when I was playing "Lose Yourself," because there's a, the part in that song where it goes "Time's Up." That's in our intro, and but I was just thinking about it as we were listening to it, the song actually. I was thinking about the movie, and there's some. What was the name of that actress in that movie, who was in it, and then she died. She was like a young, blonde-haired girl, and some weird circumstances around her death. Like she died, like she barely got her career was going. I think it, started to take off after that movie. Maybe I could be wrong when her career took off, but then she died. You know the name of the girl who was in that movie?
No, I don't.
Did you even see that? Did you even see 8 Mile?
Yeah.
Oh.
I actually was in Dearborn when it got released. We went and saw it right up the street.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I saw it at the theater on 8 Mile. Believe it or not.
Did you get in any rap battles in the lobby of the theater while you're trying to get some popcorn?
No,
People
it
were
was
just like,
it was pretty chill actually.
nice.
I
Yeah.
actually used to spend a lot
Brittany
of time
Murphy,
in that
yeah.
area.
Brittany Murphy, exactly.
There you
Amber.
go. Yeah, Brittany Murphy.
Yeah, exactly. Brittany Murphy. What happened to her? She just died in her shower, I think. The other one I think about occasionally too is, like weird, is Left Eye Lopez.
Yeah, right. After the whole shoe thing and burning down the house and.
That's what I mean. I'm sure by now somebody's done a video about it on YouTube. I bet if I searched it, I could probably find something right now.
Oh yeah. There's a bunch of
There's
strange things surrounding her death.
Check it out. Left Eye Lopez.
Lisa Left Eye Lopez.
Right. And the left eye is always the eye that people have thrown up the
Yeah, throwing up the symbols.
exactly. I'll bet you there's symbolism all over that shit.
Oh, of
Plus
course.
whatever happened to TLC after that? Like when was that it?
I think they. Well, I mean, I think they carried on a little bit with somebody else, like in her place to like fulfill their obligations, but I don't think. I think they just split up and went their own ways.
That's weird, man.
He ended up with the.
At the time when it happened, I wasn't into it. You know what I mean? I was doing my shit. I was running. I was doing stuff. I wasn't like paying attention. I was like wondering why it all happened. I just thought it was some crazy shit. But now knowing what we know, I mean, after all the years of people decoding the Super Bowl and all this, I've learned. You know what I mean?
I think Chili went off on her own and did something, but I don't know about the other girl. I don't even remember the other girl's name. Right, because it was TLC was for Lisa, Chili, and
Yeah. Amber in the chat said they drifted off to become a VH1 behind the music story.
well, they all do actually. What'll end up being the music story. But.
No, seriously though. So they just disintegrated. Here, let me just type in some here.
T-Boz was the other one. Tiana Watkins.
Yeah.
I had to look that up. Those kind of groups are not people that I have any interest in paying attention to for the most part. So I don't know a whole lot about them.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, they just. I think Destiny's Child came on the scene, and TLC went. Whoosh. I wonder if there's
so TLC was originally Tiana, Lisa, and Crystal.
Huh.
And then apparently Crystal got replaced.
With Left Eye Lopez?
No. Yeah. Crystal Jones got replaced with Lisa, yeah. But it's weird, because that doesn't make the C then, right? Chili, T-Boz, and... Yeah, it still works, I guess.
Well, let me ask you a question. Did Destiny... I'm just saying, is Destiny's Child the Alex Jones to Bill Cooper. In other words, when Left Eye is gone, did Destiny's Child all of a sudden spring up and then become the new TLC? See, when Destiny's Child came on the scene, I wonder if it's the same time. Seems awfully, coincidental. And then Beyonce eventually dumped the other two girls. You know what I mean? She became Beyonce. She's like, I ain't Destiny's Child, I'm Beyonce. Motherfucker.
So Destiny's Child was 97 to 2006.
And when did
and TLC was 90 to the present.
Oh, so they say they're still there.
Yeah.
When did Left Eye die?
Let's see.
And then when she did
2002.
All right. So there's no correlation.
Yeah.
All right, good.
I mean, they were both in that same, era, but I don't think they were. One was a consequence of the other.
Fucking hell. There's a video I'm seeing right here. It says the car crash of Left Eye Lopez.
Oh, yeah, she did that too. She had some issues.
Well, I mean, here's the video, the actual video. You want to see it?
Yeah, sure.
I don't know. Hold on. She's holding up. Let me see what she's doing. I can just look at it for a minute, but so I don't have to crisscross one straight.
Crisscross one straight. I absolutely detested that song, that jump song, with that screech in it. I'm sure that was some kind of psychological operation to irritate people with that screeching sound.
What the fuck is... Oh, man. What is this? She's driving... Looks like she's driving a minivan with a bunch of people in it. Oh, shit. Whoo. You guys want to see this? Lisa Lopez dies in Honduran wreck is what it says.
Yeah.
Is that how she died?
Yeah.
And she died one day after Elia?
Yeah.
What? Holy shit.
It was a Mitsubishi Montero in La Ceiba, Honduras.
Hold on, let me see if there's talking on this. Hold on. Holy shit. It's the actual video of it.
Yeah, because, they actually had tons of traffic cameras in 2002.
No, this is in the van.
Oh.
Someone has a camera in the van. Here, I'll show you guys on the screen. There's no gore. It's just the car crashes is all. And the video stops. Here. I'll show you guys. Hang on a second. Seriously. Here. I also found a video that says the mysterious circumstances around the death of Lisa Lopez.
Well, yeah, it's a little shady.
I'm gonna play that video.
It's got nothing to do with Eminem.
No, I'm gonna play that video. No, it doesn't have nothing to do with... Why would you think it had something to do with Eminem?
No, because I said it was a little shady.
Oh, yeah. I get you. I was
making a funny...
I thought you were coming back because you were busting my balls earlier about why I was playing Eminem. So I thought you were coming back to it. You wanted to rake me over the coals some more. Hold on. I'm trying to get this video in a format that everyone could see it properly.
Was TLC the Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls?
Yeah, that was it. For them, that was their song or whatever. And then that was it. After that, yeah, they didn't really have much after that. Hold on. They had some other song too about eating disorders. I forget what it's called. They had some other song besides that one. Off that same record, there's one. I think Lisa Left Eye was still in the, still there. They could just bring her back now, We don't need to hear that noise. So that's just her driving along, man. And look at this car full of people. Wasn't just her.
Yeah, she's the only one who died.
She's the only one that died?
Yeah. It says from a...
See, look at... That's fucked.
A fracture to the back of the skull and an... Oh, what did they describe it as? Open cranial injury. Which means her brain spilled out, basically. Which is...
What the fuck? Look at this truck. I don't know.
Open cerebral trauma was what they determined it to be.
I see.
Grammy Awards winning singer Lisa Left Eye Lopez of the popular group TLC was killed in a car accident in Honduras.
R&B singer Lisa Left Eye Lopez lived a life of music and fame as one of the driving forces behind the world-renowned R&B band TLC, but also battled inner demons and personal tragedy. She sought peace and answers in the remote beauty of Honduras, away from the spotlight. There in 2002, she faced a tragic incident that touched her deeply and made her question the nature of her own struggle. Was the turmoil in her life an omen of this doom, or was there a deeper meaning she had yet to discover? This is the story of Lisa Left Eye Lopez. Lisa Nicole Lopez, better known as Lisa Left Eye Lopez, was born May 27, 1971, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Lisa grew up in a family with many challenges, where she had to deal with a strict and domineering father. These circumstances had a major impact on her early life and development as a person and...
Sorry about that. I let that run a little too long, but
did you get the golden warning?
No.
Oh.
No, I was just sitting here playing it. I didn't mind listening to it though. That was probably a good record they had too. The one that was on. I don't remember what it's called. Hold on. Here it is. I think that's the one with Girlfriend on it, because it covered Prince Girlfriend, which was actually a pretty good cover. Because you used to not be able to, you couldn't, like if you wanted to play,
Did you know that?
If you wanted to play that song Girlfriend by Prince on YouTube, you couldn't play it on here. I don't think you could even find it on here, because there used to be no Prince on the internet.
Yeah.
He literally, when he was alive, there was no Prince. You couldn't fucking play Prince either. And if there was a Prince on there, it was some off of his thing. And if you played it, you weren't going to be able to play it. Now, obviously, we've been playing music on here for a long time. You know what I mean? So I remember the days when there was no Prince. I swear to God, there was no Prince. As soon as he died, it was like he had an army of he paid people to just sit there and wait for something to come up. That, a Prince song came on the internet, and they'd go and take it away.
Well, a lot of that had to do with his whole record deal battle too.
Mm-hmm. I didn't blame him for it.
The name change and all that.
Yeah, I didn't blame him for it.
No, I think he did the right thing.
Me too.
It's funny though that Prince and MJ and a few of the other people who have openly thumbed their nose at the industry kind of just poof, right?
Yeah, well, didn't Quincy Jones just die?
Mm-hmm. Was it Quincy Jones or
I'm pretty sure Quincy Jones just died, or yeah, it was, right?
Was it him or Clive Davis?
No, it was Quincy Jones, I think.
Quincy Jones, right? Yeah.
I'm just looking at this video. These guys sold some records, man. Back in the day.
They were big.
Yeah, they sold some records for sure. It's funny because you can see how they changed too. Look at that record. Look at this record cover here, right here. Look how they look on here, and then look how they look on that next video that we were just listening to. It's not there. It's this fucking guy selling this shit. Yeah, no. So you couldn't play any Prince, and so these guys did a cover of Girlfriend, which is good. Here, I'll play some of it. But anyways, is that him, Quincy? Did he just die or not?
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure he did. Hold on.
Yeah, I think he did. I think you're right.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, November 3rd he died.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's a whole controversy about him, right? Him and Tupac and his daughter.
Oh yeah. That's all tied in together, and
I know, man.
That's all coming out again.
I know. I'm starting
Jay-Z and Diddy stuff too.
No shit, and that's why I swear I don't know why my third eye went to Left Eye Lopez tonight, but it did. And there it is. Because I bet you there's something.
Quincy Jones is also tied to Michael Jackson, right? So.
Yeah. I'm just saying. I bet you this all adds up, man. Somehow.
It does.
I mean, the left eye.
Oh well.
She seems like she was. You know what? She seems like she pulled a Dave Chappelle move by going to Honduras. You know what I mean?
She left after she burned the house down, right? So.
But I know that that's when she went to Honduras, right?
Yeah.
So, but I'm just saying, Dave Chappelle, he pulled that move where he's going to he went to, Africa or whatever. Started a llama farm or whatever it was. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. They say Tupac's in Cuba. I don't know. This was their record, Crazy, Sexy, Cool. See how many albums they sold, dude. Crazy, Sexy, Cool. I bet you that shit went platinum, man. man. That is a good song, my friend. That riff. Yeah.
23 million worldwide.
23 million times what? 15.99.
Yeah.
Is that how much? That's how much.
Well, the RIAA was 12 platinum. So.
And then Left Eye Lopez.
Multi-platinum record there.
Damn. Well, here, hang on a second. Seriously, you could not play any Prince at all. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
All right, check out Prince, the original. Hold on, the original. What the fuck? Hey man, if I put on a smock and I came on here and like if I take like if I was wearing a smock and I got myself like a stethoscope and I hung it on my neck and I put my hair in a ponytail and I came on here, would you think I was a doctor? I could put my hair in a ponytail. I was like,
you'd have to talk in one of those.
I'm like the cool doctor dude or whatever. Got my stethoscope.
You'd have to put on the German accent to be convincing.
It's. I mean, all you got to do is just wear the costume, you know, and people just automatically don't question it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, bring me the head of whatever his nuts is. All right, here you go. Where is it? I've lost the window and I can't get back. Oh, here we go. There he goes. The purple one. Says Amber saying in the chat, Quincy Jones briefly dated Ivanka Trump? Daughter.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't know. I can't see it. It's gone. I mean, I could scroll back, but yeah, TLC did not a bad job, but you know, there's Prince also. There's another one. They're just dropping like flies, man. Start looking at this shit. I mean, I wasn't really paying attention to this until right now, but start thinking about all these people.
Well,
it's
you
like
know, it's
Chris
funny is if, you know, obviously the whole Diddy thing is a big deal right now, right? But if you look at all the acts that are associated and tied with him, like there's two sides to it. Either people are just coming out and spilling the beans, or everybody's running for cover, and saying, "Oh no, he never did nothing like that. Oh yeah, he's innocent. Oh yeah." And you can tell who's on what side because of that, right? So all these industry guys are all tied together in some way or another.
Man.
And you know, I mean, Quincy Jones, like you said, he's tied in. I mean, the big one he was tied into is Michael Jackson, but he was involved with so many other people through the
Look at all these people, man.
through the time, right?
And look at in the older periods of time, like in the 60s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. Do you remember just all these people, dying like this? I mean, think about this. Chris Cornell, that other fucker. Can't think of his name now. He died right at the same time. You just see all these artists, Prince. Everybody's got this. There's something. Yeah, but he was about to make a documentary. That's what they were saying about Chris Cornell and this other dude. I can't even think of the name of that band now.
The whole Michael Jackson thing was, this is it, right? He was snapping back at Sony, and he even made phone calls saying, "Look, there's people trying to kill me. They're going to get me." He died a couple days later, So, yeah. I mean, there's dirty dealings in the music industry. I mean, it's the way it goes.
I'm just saying, man. This shit seems like it's all connected.
It is. It's a lot. It's a lot weirder than even. We all know it's dark and evil and sinister and all the stuff that goes on, but it's on top of all of the evil, right? It's just a very, very strange place. There's so much weirdness beyond the surface level evil that goes on behind the scenes.
That's what I mean. There's evil, but it's the kind of shit that's not. It doesn't even have. You don't have to associate it with some sort of occult, dynamic. It doesn't have to be satanic for a bunch of motherfuckers to be cutthroaty motherfuckers that are just killing people and stealing money and shit.
Well, yeah. Well,
there's
that side of it too, right? The greed and the what did they used to call it? The payola.
Yeah, for the life of me, the other night I could not remember Carl Street's name.
Really?
I was sitting there and I was trying to reference him to you, and for the life of me, I couldn't remember his fucking name, but. Look, that's man, weird. You remember the thing that was so attractive to me about Carl Street and what he talked about was the fact that he pointed out very easily and blatantly that he'd say to us, Jimmy and Rios, nothing. It's fucking nothing but money. That's it. It's a business. It doesn't have to be all this other shit. It's about money. That's it.
Well, money is the love of money is at the root of all evil. Right?
I'm just saying, no. People want to make money. They're making money. That's what this whole thing is. That's what the new world order is people trying to make money.
And if they have to cut you down to get your dollar, so be it. Right.
Right.
That's how it goes.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm just saying it's a business. That's what I'm saying. The whole thing. And we were talking about last night. There's a video of there's something that's called Ice 9. Okay, maybe you could look this up. Ice 9. Just type it in. Ice 9. I don't know what exactly and specifically it is, but he was pointing to this particular dude who used to work for BlackRock.
Well, Ice 9 according to this, is a fictional material that appears in Kurt Vonnegut's 1963 novel, The Cat's Cradle.
Okay, well, stand by for that. Okay, now put in Ice 9 financial exercise. Financial tabletop exercise. Ice 9.
Crisis.
Financial crisis, yes. That might tie that right into it. Ice 9.
Ice 9 and the Global Reset.
That's the one.
Truth is stranger than fiction.
That's what I wanted to hear, man.
Okay, and it directly goes back to Cat's Cradle, written in 1963 by Kurt Vonnegut, is a pure black humor satirizing issues within science, technology, religion, and global government arms race. The free will of man and man's relation to technology is revisited time and time again within the book, and the relationship is a foundational element of business anthropology.
Okay, let me get this. So go back to the other thing. Is there something on Wikipedia?
Yeah.
What ICE 9 global
It's a
reset?
polymorph of ice.
No.
Which instead of melting at 0 degrees Celsius.
No. The global reset. ICE 9, the global reset.
Oh, well, that's, I think, part of the second article that I had just pulled up here.
That's what I want to. That's what I want to hear about.
ICE 9 is a solution for global elites and part of the transition.
That's what I'm talking about, because this.
It has been alluded to by our friend Klaus, and
right, that's
will
the
be
one
in his upcoming book called The Great Narrative.
Okay, so I can't think of this fucking guy's name. Hold on. So read a little bit about that real quick while I'm gonna get this video and send it to you in Skype, and then I can play some of this audio for you. Hold on.
The transition is into the financial quantum.
See, last night, what we were talking about, this has totally everything to do with what we were talking about last night. Go ahead.
The transition is into the quantum financial system, blockchain and ledger technologies, digital and cryptocurrency, and it's in full swing. The order for this new system is to be embraced. For the global reset or great reset to take hold, the old financial system must be destroyed. The language of money, our financial system itself, is based around water, right? So we cash flow, the bridge loan, liquidity, revenue stream, a bank, like the shore of the water.
Mm-hmm.
Think of the cryptocurrency XRP as defined as a bridge currency from a parent company.
See?
Ripple, right? There's another water reference. Or in decentralized finance, which is also known as liquidity pools.
See?
Water flows, bridges go over water, and streams flow into banks. ICE 9 only fits in with an understanding of financial markets and complex dynamic systems based upon elementary building blocks. The introduction of the first ICE 9 molecule did not freeze the entire ocean instantly. It only froze the adjacent molecules. The new ICE 9 molecules freeze others in ever-widening circles in an exponential manner. Hence, the spread of ICE 9 is concentric and geometric.
So that's it. We've sussed out what's going on now.
And then it says, very much like the pattern of dispersion seen amongst 5G electromagnetic waves, continually bouncing and re-amplifying off of neighboring beacons.
Right.
So there it goes. It's tied into everything. Right?
That's what I'm saying, dog. So let me see. What is this prick's fucking name? I can't remember this dude's name, but I'm almost sure now. Once I figure out this guy's name, we got to find out if he is he's got something to do with the new administration, because I think it's where I've heard his name before. This is some dude's channel who's breaking this down, but he's got clips of this interview, which I'm going to play. Here you go.
I was having dinner with a friend not long ago, and
there it is, Jim Rickards. See if he comes up in any kind of Trump administration shit right now. Jim Rickards, Rickards. All right, here you go.
New York City. We met at a place called Oriole, which is in Midtown. My dinner companion that night was a senior advisor to BlackRock. As you may know, BlackRock is now the largest asset manager on the planet. It directly manages $5 trillion in assets, and it oversees another $11 trillion through its Aladdin platform. That means one firm controls more money than the GDPs of China, Russia, and Japan combined. Anyway, my dinner companion happens to work directly for BlackRock's CEO. As we nursed our white wine and the evening wore on, she let something slip. If I remember her words, she said something like, "They want to tell us we can't sell."
Former threat advisor to the White House, CIA, and Pentagon, Jim Rickards explains how Project ICE 9, which is code for the financial reset, is being readied by BlackRock and other financial institutions to facilitate the New World Order. So in this video, we're going to break down what is ICE9, the connection between Ripple and XRP, the International Monetary Fund, the roadmap for real-time gross settlement services beyond 2024 with Ripple, what the governor of the Central Bank of Japan has to say about settlements with cryptocurrencies, the global financial and monetary system by 2030 according to the World Economic Forum.
Okay, hang on a second.
Right, so the BlackRock hits the revenue stream and causes a ripple, huh? Isn't that some beautiful iconography there?
Okay, now here I've stopped this video. Type this in. World Economic Forum, the global financial and monetary system in 2030. It looks like a PDF. All right, stand by. Now let me fast forward to this next part of this fucking guy, Jim Rickards. Hold on a second. Okay, here he comes. Just so this dude doesn't give me problems, this is the Bull Runners channel. Bull Runners. He's got an investment thing going on over there. But look at, so this has to do with what we were talking about last night in a couple of ways, because it also is talking about XRP, XLM, and others that we talked about last night. So check that out, Rio, and let this rip for a minute.
If I remember her words, she said something like, "They want to tell us we can't sell." What was she talking about? Who was she talking about? I placed a few calls, first to my contacts in Washington, then to a few people on Wall Street. Soon I was on a plane for a series of meetings to London, to Geneva, back to New York, then down to South America. As I began connecting the dots, a pattern emerged. It revealed a network of more than 189 individuals positioned inside the world's major financial institutions. Some of them hold senior positions inside the IMF, World Bank, and every central bank in the G20, including our own Federal Reserve. These elites share one vision, and they're about to make it a reality. That vision is one world order, one world taxation, and one world money. They've worked for years behind the scenes preparing to realize that vision. They've literally rigged the laws of international finance. Everything is basically in place right now, and there's essentially no way to stop this from happening. When the crisis hits, they'll flip the switch, freezing the global financial system. That will give them time to reset the world economy according to their vision. As the coming crisis unfolds, President Trump will be powerless to stop it. In fact, trying to stop them would probably weaken the president's power altogether.
That is amazing, Jim, really. So what did these elites want from your contact at BlackRock?
Basically, they want to classify BlackRock as too big to fail. The technical term is Systemically Important Financial Institution, or SIFI. That designation normally applies to banks, such as Bank of America. If your bank gets the SIFI label, it means the government will bail you out first in a crisis. But it also means you must turn over control of your bank until the crisis subsides. In this case, they're trying to reclassify BlackRock, an asset manager, as too big to fail. If they succeed, they'll be able to freeze BlackRock when the crisis hits. BlackRock clients won't be able to sell. They won't be able to buy either. Their accounts will go dark indefinitely. And the elite operatives will take control of BlackRock's assets remotely via the internet. But our research shows that their ICE9 plan goes much, much deeper than that.
Now, you refer to their plan as ICE9. You just said that. What does that mean?
It's a reference to the Kurt Vonnegut novel, Cat's Cradle. In the book, a mad scientist creates a new form of water molecule called ICE9. When it comes in contact with other water molecules, it freezes them at room temperature. One drop of ICE9 can freeze the whole ocean. And that's what these elite operatives are about to do to the world economy.
Now, can you share with our viewers exactly who these operatives are and what their ultimate goal might be?
Like I said, John, more than 189 elite agents have slowly wormed their way into leadership positions across the board. They now sit at or near the head of the IMF, the World Bank, and even our own Federal Reserve.
Man, I'm just saying, this is some intense shit. Only because, what we were talking about last night.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can see that, things are moving forward. Go ahead. What are you going to say?
Oh no!
Did you look at that? Did you look up that thing?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. It's interesting.
Type in abstract. Type in the same term and then just put in parentheses abstract. See if there's like a, because that thing's, how many pages is it?
22.
Oh, that's not too bad. Hey, listen, it's top of the hour. You want to take a quick break? Or do you want to hang for a minute? Because I need to heat up some coffee, man. I got a sore throat. Well, it's not a sore throat, but it's just a hacky kind of throat.
Yeah, I'm actually a little.
You're feeling a little
rough
parched
today too.
Yeah, I think we're all getting, I don't know, man. These weather patterns, strange weather patterns here. They literally.
I'll tell you, we had, last week we had some nice weather, and we had all that smoke from the fires. But once it subsided a little bit, it was crystal clear out. We had like 2 or 3 days where the sky was beautiful blue and all this other stuff. And then the next day, the entire sky is tiger striped, like you would not believe.
You knew it was going to happen, dude. They're all telling.
Oh yeah.
They want you to reverse this, dude.
What's that?
Here's the link is in there.
Oh, what you're playing now?
Yeah, Jim Rickards.
Jim Rickards.
Yeah,
okay.
maybe you could organic sharpen his us.
And
we can look into this. We don't have to grind out the Ice 9 thing tonight. But if you're here tonight listening, you're finding out about it. Now you go forth and dig deeper. We put you on the trail. Hold on. No.
Ice 9.
Ice 9.
It's kind of a cool name for,
I know.
A destructive event.
Ice 9. Yeah. Hey, John O. What's happening? Dez is over there. Paulie's over there. Matt. Karen. Woohoo! Amber 2. Golden Eagle just is right there is blowing some smoke. It's nice to see everybody chilling with the chilluminatti. The order of magnitude. Welcome to the festival.
I wonder if this guy's on one of the other 2 platforms.
Which guy? Jim Rickards?
Bull Runner.
I don't know. Just type in Jim Rickards and see what comes up. He might eliminate Bull Runner. He got the video from somewhere.
Yeah.
And he's playing the video. See, here, it's only at the very first part of it. If you get that video, all you got to do is just go in there to the Jim Rickards part.
Yeah, but the problem is I have to record it from YouTube. I can't download them anymore.
Well, go on Rumble.
Thank you, YouTube, for
go on Rumble and type in Jim Rickards.
Well, that's what I mean. The other 2, BitChute or Rumble.
Yeah, go on there and type in Jim Rickards, and I'll play this music while I go heat up this coffee. Before I go hoarse on here. I'm about to go hoarse. Never go hoarse, ladies and gentlemen. All right. That's the fix. That shit is clean, man. You know what I'm saying? I used to drink those back in the day. Des. I used to drink Molson. Golden. I did a.
I could not drink that.
I did a project with my company at the Fairfield Budweiser plant, the Anheuser-Busch plant. That shit stinks, man.
Oh, yeah.
I can smell a fucking Budweiser a mile away, man. I mean, from working in there, they have this shit called, spent grains. It's where they take and they dump all the barley and all the shit they use to make that.
Yeah, it smells like the bathroom floor in most bars, right?
Fuck. It stinks, man.
Yeah.
It's the stench. It's heinous. Don't drink it. I don't know. All right, so we're back now. Did you find anything?
I actually, on Rumble, Jim Rickards actually has his own channel.
Oh, does he now?
He's only got 12 followers, but he's got a channel here.
Well, who the fuck is he? And why do we care what he says?
Well, he's apparently some...
is this some random
banking investment guru kind of guy.
I see.
And this might just be somebody posting what he says kind of thing.
Okay, so that's what I mean. But he could just be some random fuck that this guy is using to promote the fact that these XRPs are going up. That's all I'm saying.
Because he's got a bunch of stuff on here that's the recession is coming, take your money out of the bank, collapse of gold is coming,
the Rickster,
gold will skyrocket again. I think this is the video that actually
the Rickster. Des in the chat.
What'd he say?
The Rickster.
The Rickster. But he also has things about Trump's cabinet and some other stuff.
Okay, yeah. So now that's where I thought I heard his name before. That's why I thought we should pay attention to him.
Well, he made comments on. Let me see if I can find that one.
There's some controversy about this fucking guy's name. I've heard this name, and I don't know where I heard it, but all of a sudden he's coming up, and now he's popping up. He pops up like a, something that pops up.
Talking about the plan to disqualify Trump and the BRICS summit. The dollar collapse will be the biggest shock in international monetary system.
So this dude is a deep...
We're probably already headed to civil war.
This dude is like some deep...
He's like some financial advisor guy kind of thing.
Where did he come from? Why do we care?
I don't know. Maybe he's a BlackRock guy or something.
Well, why don't you grab something? Is there something there you can just snatch? And we can listen. Grab a title, just any title. They all sound interesting. I mean, I'm not throwing the baby out with the bathwater or whatever. I'm just saying all of a sudden I started to wonder, well, where did this guy come from? And then people over here in the chat, they were saying, oh yeah, this guy's been around for a while, so on and so forth. I've never heard.
Some of these videos are a year or two old. So
I've never heard of this. I've never heard of this fucking guy before. Let's give him a listen and see what he has to say. Pick a title, man. Pick one. Just pick one that's that interests you, and we'll all take a ride with. Let's in this segment take a ride with Uncle Rio and the Jim Rickards.
Let's see. It says the U.S. has made a major blunder. Let's see what the major blunder is.
The U.S. has made a major blunder, in my view, the weakest foreign policy team probably in U.S. history. The U.S. has blundered by weaponizing the dollar. We use economic sanctions. Will we overuse economic sanctions? The U.S. did use economic sanctions against Iran in 2011, 2012. But U.S. economic sanctions only work if three conditions are met. Number one, the target has to be a small to medium-sized economy.
Get rid of that, man.
Number two.
I don't like that one. Who gives a shit about that? What I want to know is he was saying we were heading towards a new world order on that other video.
You want to hear the one about President Trump's nominations?
Yeah,
And it
why?
says the AI kill chain will end up getting you killed. That's another one.
Yeah, how long is that one?
That's 53 minutes.
Which one can you download and then we can listen to it in reverse? Is the main thing.
Any of them.
All right, well, name me some titles again.
All right, so we got the kill chain will end up getting you killed. The importance of Trump's presidential nominations. New BRICS currency boosts gold and destroys dollar. Civil war and the plan to disqualify Trump. How polling can operate as an intelligence operation and expose left-wing pollsters. What's next for markets, gold, Bitcoin, and post-Trump election win?
There you go. That one.
That one?
That's the one.
All right, let's see. Let's see what he says here.
Jim Rickards, he's the best-selling author of his latest, well, he's the best-selling author of numerous books, but he has his latest that's already been ranked #1 in finance on Amazon, author of Money, GPT. Jim Rickards, good to see you this morning. I know it was a long night for you, it was a long night for us tracking all this. How are you feeling?
Well, thank you. Yeah, I was up till 2:30. I wanted to see the final call. Trump's speech was going to happen later. I said, okay, I got enough information. He won. We had that, in our forecast. So I got a good night's sleep. A pot of coffee doesn't hurt, but yeah, feeling good today, and so as are a lot of people.
Well, I want to say kudos to you because you've been calling the Trump win, even in the midst of everyone saying, too close to call, too close to call. To the point, Jim, you said 312 electoral votes was your number. Looks like you're going to get it.
Uh-oh. What happened?
I don't know.
You're going to get it.
Thank you. We pushed that out on October 30th in one of our newsletters, so almost a week before the election. We said 312. As it stands right now, there are a few states that have not been called. I mean, Trump won. That's over. But if you take the states that have not been called, and Trump's ahead in 4 out of 4 by it's Michigan, Arizona, Nevada, and Alaska. Trump's ahead significantly in 4 out of 4. If you give him those 4, it comes to 312. So we not only called Trump, but we stuck the landing in terms of the exact number of electoral votes. We also we had a good call in the Senate. I said 54-46. Right now it's 52, but there are 2 undecideds, and again the Republicans are leading in both. So a little more work, a little more wood to chop, but looks like we got it just right.
All right. Hang on.
Jim, looking at...
Hang on a second. I can't stand that voice of that whoever that interviewer is.
Yeah,
it's drilling through my fucking head like a Black and Decker. All right, listen. No, fast forward that a bit, man. Get to the meat of the matter, which is this digital currency shit. Fast forward through that election bullshit. Get to what's going to happen after the election.
Find out what he's talking about.
Yeah, that way you can mark, timestamp it or whatever. That way you'll know where to go and you can reverse it. Or can you just reverse it as you listen to it?
Can I just reverse it? Yeah, I downloaded that whole clip.
Oh yeah, there you go. So you can just skip to that part of the video and then or the audio and then just reverse it right there.
Yeah, I can actually just play it from the sound editor. Let's see what he's talking about here.
Don't hear it.
Get the House, maybe only by a few votes. That's the trifecta when you have the White House, the Senate, and the House of Representatives. And then that means treaties, tax reconciliation,
Supreme Court appointment. There's a whole bunch of things that you can get done if you do that. And it's not, none of it's bad for gold, but it's not really pertinent. But gold is being driven by things that are bigger than Trump, bigger than the White House. Central bank buying, the BRICS, de-dollarization, the fact that the U.S. froze and is in the process of stealing $300 billion worth of Russian-owned U.S. Treasury securities that were lawfully acquired. If you're anybody, China, Saudi Arabia, Taiwan, Japan, anybody, you say, hey, you guys, the United States, just stole, not froze, but stole $300 billion of Treasury securities. Why do I want to be in Treasuries? Well, you have to be in some because there aren't many good alternatives, but you're going to go to gold. So the gold trade, gold is going to go higher. It's bigger than Trump is how I would put it.
All right. You want to do that?
Sure. But, hey, man, I'll just say this. This dude, he seems to be accurate in his predictions. Like, in other words, I'm hearing him say all this shit. We got that right, blah, 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 blah. So he's putting out a newsletter.
Well, what is gold now? It's like 3,000 an ounce?
No, it's driving towards that. It's 27.60.
Close, 27, 28, whatever.
Yeah, it was like 27.60.
He says it's going to go to 27,000 an ounce.
I wouldn't doubt it.
And well, I mean, look at Bitcoin just shot up, right? Like $60,000 of coins. So.
Especially when you continue on with this video and he talks more about this BRICS thing.
Yeah.
Because the BRICS, there's another thing that's happening too. This is Basel III, and that's another thing that's happening. Here, listen to this.
Yo, what's up, Natty Cat? Yo, what's up, you know what I'm saying? Donald D in the house.
Brother,
Homeboy Randy King, Quality Max in the motherfucking house.
Cool, you know what time it is.
Yo, trip off this, homeboys, you know what I'm saying? This motherfucking article right here says Ice-T is violent. They trying to say I'm violent.
What kind of shit is that, Ice, man?
Motherfuckers is trying to say Rhyme Syndicate ain't about nothing but blood and violence.
Man, I ain't buying it, man. Kill that noise.
Suckers, you know what I'm saying?
What's really going on here?
You know what I'm saying? But trip off this, man. Have you ever wondered what it would sound like if a motherfucker took a drill, half-inch, and drilled right in through the top of a motherfucker's head?
Oh, man, you mean some Black and Decker dome pillar shit,
one
man?
of those cordless kinds.
Yeah, the cordless type.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I wonder what that shit would sound like.
Probably sounds something like that.
What's that?
I said it probably sounds something like that. That's what
he said. Well, it's there's some interesting stuff here, right where we just left off and started. He's a little hard to understand, but he does say something about it's in our video, and then he says something about it's demonic, and then he says this shit's just an illusion. So that's kind of interesting.
That is interesting. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure that, things are going that way.
Yeah.
John was saying that we called gold a ways back. I mean, it wasn't like we called it, but we did signal that we thought it was going up at a particular moment, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know.
Oh, here, let me roll you a little reverse.
Yeah.
So, see if anybody can hear some of this too. Sometimes I don't hear everything the first time through. Right, so he said something about the deep state right there. It's all in our video. Is right there. Let me zoom in on this a little bit. Right, search their demons.
Treasury securities. Why do I want to be in?
It's their fun. That's where he says this is an illusion.
You guys, the United States, just stole lots of shit.
Right? It's an illusion.
The shit's an illusion. He says too.
He says laws. This shit's an illusion.
So listen. Hold on. Let's listen to it forwards there a little bit more to where he starts talking about this BRICS and this digital currency shit.
Okay, so let's see.
Because right now he's congruent, right? So so whatever he's saying forwards, he's also saying the same shit in reverse.
Yeah, we stole it. We're just making it up as we go along, and in reverse, he's saying it's an illusion. So yeah, that's accurate. All right, let's see what this section says.
That's not necessarily a good thing, by the way. Everyone's like, "Oh, the Fed's cut rates; it's stimulus." They are cutting rates, but it is not stimulus. Cutting rates is something that goes hand in hand with an economic slowdown or a recession. So we'll see how Trump's policies try to turn the recession around, but that's kind of baked in the pie. The U.S. economy is slowing very, very dramatically. So if you ask me what the Fed's going to do, it's easy. They're going to cut 25 basis points today and again in December. They're on that path. But if you ask me if that's stimulus, I would say no. The Fed is almost irrelevant in the stimulus debate. They put on a good show. I'll give Jay Powell credit. He's a smart guy. He's a lawyer, not an economist. But it's not. I do watch it, and I write about it, and I analyze it, but I focus much more on commercial banks, productivity gains, and things like that. His term expires in early 2026. Now, the question is, can the president fire the Fed chair? Well, it's never happened. They sort of like pull the rug out from under them. Their term expires, they leave, pick a new chair, fine. But there's never been a Fed chair who was fired.
Let's see. Let's keep going here. Let me jump up a little bit.
Yeah, bump it up.
The Democrats in particular, but I would say the legacy media and a lot of other people, they couldn't think about people as people. You were black, you were a woman, you were Latino, you were in a category, which is bad enough in my view. But then once they put you in the category, the Democrats presupposed that they knew who you were. I had Joy Reid was on. Footnote. This I think is probably good for.
Pluralsight is the expert-led tech learning solution that empowers you to build the cybersecurity.
Fuck you, man. Listen, I
don't think he says anything about BRICS in here in this, because that's almost the whole clip. So
Metal GT in the chat is he's not a believer in the reverse speech. And, we're not trying to make you believe it, dude, or whatever. It's just it's interesting. No, he said he hasn't heard anything to convince him yet. Well, yeah, I mean, we're just doing this on the fly. I mean, he's just doing this right now.
Well, here, if you really, we did Eminem at the beginning of the show, right? If you want to do a little research on yourself, you can find it right on YouTube. If you look at the song Slim Shady, right, where he goes, "Yes, I'm Slim Shady. I'm the real Shady. You want the real Slim Shady? Please stand up."
Yeah.
He played that in reverse. It goes, "It's Eminem. It's Eminem. It's Eminem. My name is Eminem." So,
well, play it.
If you don't think there's anything to
play
it, there's a perfect example of it.
Do it. Play it right now. The same thing.
All right, let me see if I can find Slim Shady here.
We love you, bro. Yeah, no, we're not giving you a bad time, Metal.
No, it's not about giving you a bad time.
I don't like fucking listening to it either. To be honest, man. I can't stand the having to listen to it. But there's quite a bit.
Very revealing.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of shit in there. I mean, Rio's been doing it for many years. I mean, just from a engineering perspective, in music and stuff. So, they use reverse stuff in music as it is without any kind of weird running it in reverse. But, yeah. Yeah, totally. Yeah. It's not a separate track, though.
Yeah, he says it could have been done on purpose since it's in a studio. Yeah, it could be, but and there are ways to do that.
Yeah, it would have a separate track.
I mean, I could always go back to Matt Gates' greatest hits.
I know. Well, he got blown out anyway.
Yeah.
All right. So listen, we don't have to. We don't have to go down a black hole with this dude. But the thing is that ultimately, the main thing is through this thing, I found out about this Ice 9 thing. And now the Ice 9 thing led, this Jim Rickards guy, which I never heard of, but it sounds like his newsletter costs a couple. Find out how much it costs for type in his name and then type in newsletter and find out how much it costs to subscribe to his newsletter.
It's probably $29.95 a month or whatever.
I would be leaning to thinking it's more than that. Yeah, nowhere is metal. It's Saturday night. We don't have to go full, reverse speech. But did you type it in?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
We'll see. What if it's like, how much did Carl Street used to charge, a lot of money for you to get some business advice from him, when he's doing consulting work. He's like a Jim Rickards type of dude at one point, and maybe still is.
I don't see any price on it.
Well, try to go sign up. See if you get it. I got a newsletter. I don't know. Anyways, it sounds to me, if I go back to this video, wherever it is, I got it on here somewhere. If I go back to my video, hold on, let me get it. I'll get it back. There it is. All right, so I go back to my video. I can specifically dial into this prick.
When the crisis hits, they'll flip the switch, freezing the global financial system. That will give them time to reset the world economy according to their vision. As the coming crisis unfolds, President Trump will be powerless to stop it. In fact, trying to stop them would probably weaken the president's power altogether.
That is amazing, Jim, really. So what did these elites want from your contact at BlackRock?
Basically, they want to classify BlackRock as too big to fail.
Okay, hold on.
As I see it, regardless of what sphere they inhabit, the elites all share the same vision. One world order, one world taxation, and one world money. All of their actions are geared toward moving that agenda forward.
Now, are you able to share the identities of these elites with our viewers?
We've identified more than 189 individuals who are in many cases hiding in plain sight. Regardless, they all share the same vision. One world order, one world taxation, and one world money. A short list would include Christine Lagarde, Managing Director of the International Monetary Fund, IMF.
All right, bull runners, welcome back to the channel. So we just dove right into the deep end there, which...
Man, if I hear somebody say deep dive one more time, dude, I'm going to fucking blow.
You don't like diving
in a
deep?
Submarine, motherfucker. People, everybody. I'm gonna do.
It's like the one that everybody says when we go talk about going from England to America across the pond. That one irritates the hell out of me too.
Yeah, man, it ain't a pond. All right.
It ain't a pond.
No, hold on. I'm trying to scroll through here and eliminate the opinion. Hold on a second.
All right, here while you're doing that, I've got a quick example for you.
All right.
My name is Slim Sadie. My name is what? My name is what? My name is Slim Sadie.
And those who self-induce that
fate of the global financial system in their hands.
It's Eminem, baby.
F Eminem. He's a fucking... he's glitching, man. Listen.
Technologies that will actually change the way in which intermediation is conducted, eliminate some of the barriers, including the unconscious biases that exists out there. And I think in the banking system at large, in many countries, the difference will not be between those who are disrupted and those who survive, but it will be between those who are cannibalized because they are not seeing it coming and they're not embracing it, and those who self-induce that cannibalization. And I'm using cannibalization on purpose because it's a bit of a striking, horrible word, but it's really what it means. It's you're going to disrupt your business model, you're going to change it, you're going to reduce your cost, you're going to expedite your transactions, and you're going to continue to inspire confidence because you will build that on the basis of an existing backbone, which is your bank and the confidence relationship that you've established with your customers. So that's where I see changes happening now. If you think of Circle and Ripples and all those, that's where they are active and helpful.
Mark Carney, governor of the Bank of England.
Now here's a clip of Mark Carney.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Polly says she's a man.
No, metal's not busting balls, man. Metal's not busting balls, Ron.
No, metal's not busting balls.
No.
Just, yeah.
Hang on a second. This prick. Here we go.
Is to get practical and say, well, and this is part of the agenda, is how do you enable those new technologies? What do we actually do as you move back from the consumer to the technology? What can we as authorities do? And part of it goes right into the infrastructure that we oversee. So I'll use an example in the UK, which is the large value payment system. It's called RTGS. The central bankers in the room all oversee similar ones. What we're doing is we're reforming that so that it is a plug-and-play system, that the innovators that the president spoke of, they can figure out different ways to plug into that system, bypass the bank.
Man, this is Ripple, dude.
Have direct access and then provide more cost-effective services. Now, one of the big opportunities there is exactly what Leseche, Governor Kanyahu just said, which is around cross-border payments. They are currently 10 times the cost, at least, of domestic payments. Unacceptable. We're working with the Bank of Canada and the MOS, both governors are here, of looking at other ways of lowering those through DLT and other technologies. But just by changing the access to your core system, you can start to make progress here.
Hiko Kuroda, governor of the Bank of Japan.
So this is a global initiative that has been taking place for years, and the central bank governor of Japan is saying trading is barely used for settlement for Bitcoin. Now, why is that important? Because Ripple's XRP is the currency that's designed for settlement, not Bitcoin. If you guys watched that clip about Donald Trump trying to pay for a burger with Bitcoin, they had to cut the clip because the payment didn't go through, and then they had to awkwardly act like it went through, and Bitcoin's going to be used for payments when that's not what the financial elite are using Bitcoin for. They're using it as digital gold, as a store of value, whereas XRP, it's low cost, it's fast, and everything is on the ledger to see, so it's traceable, and this is exactly what the financial elite want.
Agustin Carstens, governor of the Bank of Mexico.
So not only was Augustine the governor of the Bank of Mexico, but here he is with the Bank for International Settlements telling you their plan.
We tend to establish the equivalence with cash, and there is a huge difference there. For example, in cash, we don't know, for example, who's using a $100 bill today. We don't know who is using a 1,000 peso bill today.
Why do you got to know who's using a $100 bill? See? This shit is fucking sinister, man. This, Look, this is coming, man. Mark my, this is here. Seriously. I mean, I'm not giving anybody...
We've been talking about, the system and the mark of the beast forever, but this is what it's becoming, right? Positive ID in a global financial system.
That's what I'm saying, and everybody.
That's what it's going to be, right?
And everybody who wants people who don't belong here to get out will sign up for that new ID system.
Mm-hmm. And you can take that metaphorically or literally, right? Either way, it's coming. It's coming, and they're gonna push it.
Here,
and I think that's a big part of Trump's agenda.
Me too.
I mean, he hasn't said it yet, but
no, that's the whole reason that Vance is there, and that's the whole reason Elon's there, and John Thiel, just like we talked about last night. All right, let's listen to this dude.
The difference with the CBDC is that central bank will have absolute control on the rules and regulations that will determine the use of that expression of central bank liability.
They'll have the discretion of the use of that central bank liability. What does that mean? They don't want you buying that book down at the bookstore. You can't use their money.
That's right.
I'm gonna back that up. Hold on a second.
Well, they're gonna choose what you can eat. Like, Jimmy, you've had too many steaks this month. You can't have any more steak until next month.
Yeah.
Plan.
We tend to establish the equivalence with cash, and there is a huge difference.
Equivalence.
For example, in cash, we don't know, for example, who's using a $100 bill today. We don't know who is using a 1,000 peso bill today. A key difference with the CBDC is that central bank will have absolute control on the rules and regulations that will determine the use of that expression of central bank liability. And also, we will have the technology to enforce that. Those two issues are extremely important, and that makes a huge difference with respect to what cash is.
Mario Draghi, President of the European Central Bank.
Now, when we jump over the pond to Europe and the UK, who do you think sits at the round tables with the regulators? That's Ripple. Ripple is helping to upgrade the Bank of England's real-time gross settlement system. The Bank of England presents this in their roadmap because Ripple has a seat at the table amongst others, such as Visa and different regulators. And if we look at this official document right here from the World Economic Forum titled Global Future Council on Financial and Monetary Systems.
Isn't that what I just said?
Yeah.
That shows us their plan for the monetary system by 2030. We can see a few key people right here that play a major role.
Zhu Min, former Deputy Managing Director of the IMF.
Right here, he's also the chairman for National Institute of Financial Research. And in this document, it says the world community has agreed to the United Nations Stable Development Goals, which are part of a broader 2030 agenda with specific milestones related to sustainable development. And their sustainable development goals have to be met at a time when the international monetary and financial landscape itself is going through dramatic transformation. So number one, their new economic poles are emerging. Number two, power is moving away from public institutions to non-state actors. Number three, accelerating technological changes are disrupting existing business models. And number four, demographics are shifting. All of this is happening in a political atmosphere still tainted by the financial crisis of 2008 and decades of increasing inequality with most societies due to massive quantitative easing and money printing that is devaluing fiat currencies. So they're making a promise here in this document to successfully harness the two opposing forces of decentralization and integrating a new global financial system to provide universal access to financial services to fund real economic activity, manage wealth, diversify risk. Because number one, the US dollar is losing its preeminence. Number two, there's been a decrease in use of paper money and a transition to digital money issued privately or by central banks.
XRP, XLR. This shit's going forward, man. No question.
I'll still like my bennies.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying you shouldn't, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know.
I'm saying it, and the other thing that I find weird is that all this information being out in the open, that any Joe Blow can jump in on this right now and make money off of it. Like Joe Blows can get rich right now. There's just a moment from moving now until when this really takes hold. I'm sure there's going to be people. I mean, there's going to be a shakeout, I guess, wouldn't you say?
Well, I think that's kind of the problem or the point of it, right? Is that once they get everybody on the system, right, there'll be resistance at first. It might take a year or 2 or 3 for them to fully get you off cash and onto the global currency. But once they're in control of it, and the cash is gone, there's nothing you can do, right? If they decide, hey, you don't get steak this month because you already had 2 steaks this week or whatever, then you don't get a steak. You can't buy a steak because when you go to the cash out, it's going to say, oh, no, you're not allowed to eat that. You want to buy a Mercedes? No, you don't make enough money a year to afford that. You get a Mitsubishi instead, Yeah. And they're going to do that, and they're going to class people and separate people, and that's how I see it going.
Well, I saw this thing, and it was hey Karma Doc, I saw this thing, and it was mostly about Uber drivers, but it goes out to other stuff. But it was this price. It was people getting paid differently because of an algorithm. So
yeah. So the
certain
people make more money
Right.
at certain times of the day.
Right. Just certain
Yeah.
people make more money algorithmically for whatever reason. And so, but it also translates into price tags. So they were talking about price tags, like say at Walmart, and it's like a thing that you scan. It's like you scan it and the price changes. So they can change pricing right away across
Yeah.
the board without having to go out there and put little stickers on the fucking shelf.
Well, I've seen that in ShopRite. They got little digital tags now.
Right. Okay. So
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, it's the same thing, man. When you go boop on the thing, boop, you scan that bitch and throw it in your basket. It charges you based on you. In other words, this guy makes, this guy's making $100,000 a year. He can afford 35 cents more for this can of chili. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, and don't think they won't do that either.
You know, it's like good to the guy next to you. Hey, Bill, how much did you pay for that can of chili? What? I paid $9 for it. You know, you only paid $7. That's what I mean. What if they do that? They could punish you that way. There's no way you'd know because
Well, you would know if you're talking to the guy at the checkout next to you.
That's the only way you'd know. That is the only way you know, and you wouldn't at that point. You'd be just like wearing your gray jumpsuit, walking through there, going boop 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 boop.
Well, then then that leads into can I get a false ID so I can I only make $30,000 a year instead of 50.
No, because you have to
whatever. Right?
No, because you got to scan your eyeball.
Well, that's right.
Those days of false
That's
IDs
what
are
positive
over.
IDs all about.
That's right, Jack. But see, it's going to be promoted not for their purposes. It's going to be promoted to be safe for you, because you don't want anybody to steal your shit, right? You don't want anybody to pretend to be you, and you don't want anybody to use your shit or steal your credit cards. This will end everything. Don't worry. Scan your eyeball. Forget about it. But realistically, boop 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 boop. You're not going anywhere. You're being scanned. Just like, Philip K. Dick or whatever.
Yeah. The phantasm, the thing. The little drone flying around.
Yeah. Well, no, just like what that dude where Tom Cruise walks through the airport in the movie.
Yeah,
all the
right.
ads.
The ads changed based on.
Yeah, they scanned his eyeball. Boop, boop, boop. Positive ID. Nah. It's like a square.
And Trump's the perfect guy to bring it in.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It could be easily sold as, look, it's really too hard for us to get rid of all the people. So what we need to do is find out who's supposed to. Let's start from the beginning. Let's just do this. We'll come to the beginning again, and everybody re-ID themselves. Go get your birth certificates. Show up down at the post office. Show me your birth certificate, scan your eyeball. Boom, now you're on there. You know what I mean? From now on, just scan your eyeball on your phone, scan your eyeball on your computer, scan your eyeball when you go to work. Just fucking eyeball scanning going all over. A long, long time ago, and this is back before flat screens, I had a Sony rear projection TV, a giant TV.
Right.
And the whole reason I got it was so I could play Grand Theft Auto. And I also got this other game at the time, which was some Tom Clancy game. Forget what it was. But I spent time playing that
Rainbow Six?
Nah, I don't think that was it. But I spent time playing it, but there's this one part of the game where I had to bust into this laboratory. And so I had to take this dude out and then jam and pull out his eyeball and put it up to this eyeball scanner to open the door. And that's, think about that. You want, when you go to the ATM, there ain't no codes, man. No more codes, no more passwords.
Well, they're already doing the eyeball scanner thing in China.
What I'm
There's actually, if you go and look, there's videos online of people wheeling up their their grandmother up to the ATM and forcing her face in there. She's drooling in a wheelchair at 102.
Shoving their head in there.
Yeah.
Get in there, grandma.
Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, people will go to those lengths.
That's what I mean. They'll knock you out, shove you in there. Or you even what is that shit they pour in your drinks when you go to the bar? Knocks you out.
Scopolamine.
Yeah, shove you up there. Get you when you're almost ready to pass out. Just before you pass out, shove you up in there. Boop, boop,
Oh
boop.
no, scopolamine will make you like a zombie and do whatever anybody asks. So they'll drug you and say, "Hey, go over to the ATM and take out $1,000," and you'll just say, "Okay, I'll go over there." And you'll scan your own eyeball and hand them the money.
It's all too much, man. It's all too much.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's about that time. It's about that space.
Yeah, it's getting close to that hour already. In a couple minutes.
All right. Well, let's get the F out of here. I've had enough. Enough. My grandma used to say, "Enough is enough." Enough is enough already.
I'm going to look a little more into this Jim Rickards guy. He's interesting.
Yeah. Definitely interesting. Enough is enough. And what else? All right. Well, listen. I've run aground on the island.
Speculation Island.
Exactly.
As long as it's not one of the other two islands.
No. Take care of metal. All right. Let's get out, man. I got nothing to say. I got to come back in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Eye lenses? Yeah, definitely. Bernays is on to something, dude.
False contact lenses.
Exactly.
Yeah,
not.
but you gotta have somebody else's pattern, right? So
No, but they'll be, I swear, these...
So I'm sure somebody will come up with it.
No, these eyeball scanners will go, boop, it'll go, everybody else is going through, boop, 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 boop. And when you go through with one of those contact lenses, it'll go, bang, bang, bang. And these dudes, these robots will come out and fucking taser your ass and strike you to the ground. Step on your neck.
I'm sorry, sir. You're not authorized.
They detect that shit.
They'll give it a sweet, like, pleasant voice. I'm sorry, sir. That transaction cannot be authorized. Have a nice day.
You are not verified. Unverified. He's unverified. Step away. It's bringing down your personal credit score, man. Your social credit score. You step to you're two people removed from the outlaw over there.
I'm sure my social credit score's in the dumper already.
Fuck. Well, listen. I don't know, man. It's at some point you're not going to be able to resist on that eyeball thing.
You can always resist.
The eyeball's coming, dude. If you resist, you will be outside. Like I say, you'll be a dirty-faced orphan under the fucking bridge over there.
Yeah, well, that's the...
Living in the freedom zone.
That's the thing, though, right? You're going to have to be willing to die not to be part of the system.
In order to be free, you'll have to live outside the system as a dirty-faced orphan.
Yeah.
In the freedom zone.
Actually, you know what? That's something we should get into a little more for next week. I was spending a little time looking at the buildings stuff again, and the orphans, and very interesting. Very interesting.
I know. We should. I like talking about that shit. Everybody wants us to grind on this whole issue, these issues or whatever. I don't know. I like hanging out with you here on Saturday night, man. Epic Journeyman's on the road, going to a wedding.
Yeah, he's going over to California. You gonna meet up while he's over there?
He's coming to California's a big state, bro. He's in California, but he might as well be in Europe.
Yeah, he's going the other end.
Yeah, the whole other end. It's not that I wouldn't want to go there. I like San Diego. San Diego's the best kept secret in the United States.
What is that, about 3 hours from you?
No, it's about 16 hours from me.
Really? That far?
It's fucking far, man. It's far. And it takes forever because you got to go through Los Angeles.
Oh, well, that'll take 3 hours on its own.
That's what I mean. Then you got to go through Then you got to go through Orange County, and then you got to keep going, still keep going all the way down. But like I say, it's one of the best kept secrets in the United States. If you own a house and live in San Diego and you bought that house, 20 years ago, you're one smiling MFer. Because it's 70 degrees pretty much every day. The average temperature every single day is 70 degrees and sunny. And it almost never rains there. Almost never. It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Are you ready to go?
I think it's about that time.
All right, let's go. See you tomorrow. Wake and
All
bake.
right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
My legs just to look at her tits. Said she came out looking for some fun. Looked me in my eyes and told me I was the one. I said why? She said I was fly. Grabbed me by my hand and I thought I would die. Said she wanted to take me home to make love. Now that's the kind of rap that brothers dream of. I said fast, slow, hard or soft, baby. She said all the above. This girl tried to kill me. She didn't use a gun or a knife. This girl tried to kill me. Of my life. Now, I ain't no sucker on no weak tip, but let me tell you, she was on some motherfucking sex trip. Took me to a crib that night, leather and spikes. Broke out the rope and the dope strobe light and started bugging. Lighting to kill me. She didn't use a gun or a knife. This girl tried to kill me. This is it. Dope from the fly kid. The ice mic is back with the high bid. Suckers you lost, the players you're not. Gangsters you ain't, you faint punk if you ever heard a gunshot. Yo, the pusher, the player, the pimp, gangster, the hustler, high roller, dead press folder. It's cold lamping like a black king on a throne. Evilly, turn up the microphone so I can ill and break on the rolling tape. Another album to make, great. Islam turned the bass, kick up a bit. Hype the snare, now I got a place to sit and ride the track like a black Mac in his lack. Hit the corner slow where the girls are at and kick game the way it should be done. How you gonna drop science? You're dumb, stupid, ignorant, don't even talk to me. In school you drop math, science, and history, and then you get on the mic and try to act smart. But let me tell you one thing, you got heart to perpetrate your bait, so just wait till the press shove a mic in your face. Or you meet Boogie Down or Chuck D, Stetsasonic or the Big Daddy, and they ask you about the game you claim you got. Drop science now, why not? You start to sweat and fret, it gets hot. How'd you get into this spot? You played yourself. Yo, you played yourself. I'm no authority, but I know the DEAL when it comes to dealing with the females. What you got, they want, cash is what they need. Slip sucker and they'll break you with speed. But you meet a freak, you try to turn her out. Spending money's what I'm talking about. But you fool out, your pockets got blew out. And after the date, no boots, you got threw out. Mad and shook cause your duckers got took. Call her up, phone's off the hook. But who told you to front and flaunt your grip? You can't buy no relationship, you played yourself. Yo, homeboy, you played yourself.
Exactly, Golden Eagle.
I say that Ice 9T.
He won the prize, Golden Eagle. He won the prize. That's exactly why we were playing Ice-T. All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow. We appreciate you being here. All right, everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. See you later.
Catch y'all later.